Welcome, and come with me now to the beach. This script is adapted from a script Joanne, 80, kindly shared with me. The use of fractionation, opening and closing your eyes, creates a natural trance deepener to get the conscious mind out of the way and stop trying so the unconscious can create the needed shifts. There are several other deepeners built into this induction, so this is going to make you very, very comfortable. And the essence of comfort is relaxation. And it is found in relaxation that the brush fiber endings of neurons actually separate, making it more difficult for pain signals to travel across. So simply by relaxing right now, your pain level will decrease. And interestingly enough, both emotional and physical pain utilize the same pathway. So this can be highly healing and simply a beautiful guided relaxation technique. So let's begin now. You can settle by placing your feet uncrossed and comfortable on the floor beneath you, with your hands relaxed and uncrossed in your lap. Now just look at the wall in front of you. Look at it as though you could look right through it and see a very pleasant scene. Look at that scene in a vague, dreamy way. If you've ever done one of those magic eyes, look in that sort of way, where your eyes are unfocused yet focused, in such a way that you might be able to see directly through the wall. And keep your eyes open, just looking at that spot until I ask you to close them. Because soon you'll notice that all the muscle groups in your body are relaxing. Your facial muscles can relax. Your arms can relax. Your legs can relax. Your whole body can let go. And soon, but not yet, you can close your eyes and go into a deep, sound, peaceful, meditative rest. In a moment, I'm going to count from 10 to 1. When I say each number, you'll close your eyes, and in between numbers, you'll open your eyes to look at that spot. When we get to 1, you'll close your eyes and go into a deep, sound, peaceful, healing rest. And you may already notice your muscles relaxing. Eyes focused on that spot as relaxation moves down your forehead, eyebrows, cheeks, into your jaw, letting your jaw unhinge just a little and hang slack. Your shoulders can release, and with each exhale can just sink down a little. Your arms can relax, your legs can relax. Your whole body can let go and relax completely. 10. Eyes closed and open. 9. Closed and open. 8. Closed and open. 7. Closed and open. 6. Closed and open. 5. Closed and open. 4. Closed and open. 3. Closed and open. 2. Closed and open. 1. Closed and open. Good. You can keep your eyes relaxed and close them now as you allow yourself to drift and float. And drift and float down, down. I want you to imagine a giant wave of relaxation goes from your head all the way down to your toes, doubling your relaxation. And each time you get more relaxed with me, you can go to this peaceful state more quickly, easily, and deeply than that time before. In fact, why don't you pick a symbol or a word or an image or anything that pops into your mind, like a map marker that you could just tag this relaxation state, so that anytime you recall that symbol or marker, you could simply start right where you are now. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Monks practice for so many years to achieve the deepest states of relaxation. And it is with tools like these that you can speed up that process that can take years to learn, very rapidly transforming into a healing, meditative state. And as thoughts just float right on through, almost like a cloud floating by you as you look up in the sky, my voice will go with you and follow your breathing. And any time you need to shift or adjust your position, or cough or swallow, feel free to do so, knowing that it allows you to relax even more peacefully and deeply. Peacefully and deeply into the most healing, meditative state, allowing any sounds in your environment to be woven into the tapestry of comfort and peace that lets you enjoy this experience even more. And just sleep now. And if at any time it becomes necessary to pay attention to something happening around you, you will easily return to an alert state and do whatever is needed. Otherwise, you can just bask in the enjoyable peace of this experience as you set aside anything you don't need, knowing it's safe to let go and trust your unconscious to give you exactly what you need most to thrive and enjoy your life. And now I'd like you to bring your attention to the little muscles around your eyelids and allow a wave of relaxation to let those eyelids become so heavy with deep relaxation that it becomes too much of a bother to try to open them. You can even imagine what it would be like to try to open them and find that they just relaxed close with even more deep comfort and rest. And now, just allow a gentle wave of relaxation to wash over you from the top of your head, relaxing your scalp, your forehead, and your eyebrows, down your cheeks and lips, relaxing your jaw, letting your teeth slightly separate and your tongue find a home on the bottom floor of your mouth. Even as your tongue relaxes, that gentle wave moves down through your neck, into your shoulders, relaxing. You are becoming more deeply relaxed and more comfortable. And relaxation moves through your chest, down your back, through your arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers, feeling relaxed to your very fingertips as another peaceful wave of healing relaxation moves down through your torso. Your torso is becoming relaxed and yet revitalized, and relaxing internal organs and all the systems of your body causes your hips, upper legs, and knees to become even more relaxed, sending your calves and your ankles, your feet and your toes into the most healing comfort, a pleasant sort of heaviness and warmth as you simply witness your body, mind and spirit, deep, peaceful, healing, relaxation. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to lift up one of your arms a few inches as if you're resting your arm on an invisible shelf right above your lap. So go ahead, just put your arm on a little shelf a few inches above your lap. Good, good. Although it's an invisible shelf, your hand can rest comfortably and your arm can rest comfortably on that invisible shelf. Because in a moment I will count to 3. And when I say 3, I want you to imagine that shelf is pulled away and your arm is going to flop heavily back into your lap like a wet washcloth. Heavy, loose, limp, and relaxed. 3, 2, 1. The hand and arm drop down and rest comfortably in your lap. Now, I'd like you to imagine that you're at the beach because you're doing an excellent job. And as you hear the sound of my voice, I'd like you to imagine yourself on the most beautiful beach you have ever seen, the stuff of postcards and fairy tales, of dream vacations. It can be one you have been to, or any one you care to dream up, but it is a beautiful day. The temperature of the air is just right. Notice the beautiful sky, the sound of the water, the birds, the beautiful things on the shoreline. You can walk leisurely and peacefully. The ground beneath your feet is the perfect texture and the perfect temperature. Feel a gentle breeze caress your skin. As you gaze out across the water, each little wave comes onto the beach, and it transports with it tranquility and peace as it flows back to the sea. It brings with it any little tensions or worries. You walk to the edge of the beach where the sand is wet. Peace and tranquility in. Tension and worries out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. The gentle waves touch your toes as you continue to watch the peaceful rhythm of the water. You bend over and write in the wet sand the numbers 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right. That's good. And as the next wave comes onto the beach, you'll watch it fill in the indents of those numbers, and when it recedes back out, it takes a little sand with it. As the next wave comes in, you notice that number 5 has already started to fade away. As the water flows back out, you take your foot and smooth the sand where the number 5 was. The next wave comes in and you notice that number 4 is even fainter than 5 was, so you smooth the sand where that number used to be. As the next peaceful wave comes in, you notice that number 3 is only half there. And you're not a person that ever does anything halfway, so you smooth the sand with your toes, the gentle waves coming in and out, and the next wave flows peacefully in. You notice that 2 is all but gone. With a gentle pat of your toes, the sand is smooth. And the next wave comes in and takes the number 1 away, all by itself. And you realize this is like life. At first, it takes effort to make changes. Like then once you've begun to consciously notice yourself behaving differently and making empowering choices. Then as you relax into the peaceful rhythm, this new way of being automatically becomes so that even now, that old thing you've realized is released and fading away, smoothing away, being carried away to the ocean as your unconscious learns a more peaceful and beneficial way of sorting things out on your behalf, so you can enjoy the rhythm of life and cherish and savor each day. And I'd like to speak directly to the unconscious mind and ask that part of you that knows exactly what this person needs to thrive and get maximum enjoyment and empowered, peaceful solutions, would make those changes in the most beneficial way. Now. That's right. You may have the inkling of a sense that something just shifted. Because it did. And simply knowing that is all you need to know. And knowing can create certainty. Certainty that you no longer need that old pain. You don't need that anymore. You don't need that anymore. That is a thing of the past. And I want you to see it escape from your hands and move into the distance. And the harder you try to grasp at it or observe it, the more invisible and far it drifts and becomes. It can feel a bit perplexing to search for something and find nothing. But in this case, you're thrilled because you know that thing that you can't find, that you wanted it gone, that you're glad it's gone, that you're so relieved that it's gone, that you smile. And do a quick search and realize you have no idea what it is that you are searching for. All you can access is peace. Empty peacefulness. so comfortable. So comfortable, it's easy to stay in this place for as long as you need or want. And it will always be found here, in between the thoughts of remembering and forgetting and smiling and knowing that what just happened is beautiful and in your best interest. And that every day from here on out, things are going to start looking up. That feeling when the sun touches your skin and it feels so comfortable, even through closed eyes. You can see the light and you know you're on the right path now. And you know that from now on, searching results in joy. That your mind has a new filter. It's called the joy filter or the enjoyment filter. It's just like a sifter that could sift confectionery sugar or the rocks out of a sandbox. And for you, when you're done sifting, all you can access is the wonderful things, the joy and the enjoyment. And that feels good. And you know you've done good work for yourself today. And you know you're on the right path. And you can expect every single day to move you towards everything good, everything you desire, everything you've always wanted to contribute, finally having the resources, finally watering your good seeds and the good seeds of all of those around you. Today is a wonderful day, my friend. Here in the sun and sand, here in the ins and outs of the waves, here where if you close your eyes, you almost think your breathing could sound like the wave, and momentarily you could get confused. In the most wonderful way, where you feel like you are already the water. And the natural balance of rhythm in nature has healed you on a deeply unconscious level, and that your unconscious is wonderful and always has your best interest at heart, and has agreed to make that change today to help you live the life you want to live. From here on out, things are better. From here on out, you have relief. From here on out, resources at your fingertips, generously shared, generously received. From here on out, only positive things. Your enjoyment filter working like a charm, easily, so that in bed at night, you find yourself reviewing your successes with a smile, like a mental journal of everything good that pre-frames everything wonderfully for the next day, naturally flowing one day into the another, just like one wave into the other. So free, so connected, so peacefully empty and pure. Everything is well now. And I'd like you to really let this take as long or as short as you need or desire right now. You could go right into a wonderful night's sleep, or you could decide it's time to get up. I'd like to put that decision into your hands. So why don't you decide now? Option 1, this recording ends and I stay asleep. Option 2, I decide to open my eyes, to stretch my fingers and toes, to take 3 strong breaths and stand tall with a smile on my face and positivity in my heart. Looking back in wonder at the miracle we've just experienced together. Make that decision now and enjoy whatever you decide.